Hello everybody, I just wanted to come on here and make a quick video to show you an overview of what math and science is going to look like starting next week since we're going to start our lessons. So just a quick review, here's my teacher contact information. So if you need to get a hold of me, you email me or you message me through Hangouts. When you search my name, make sure to search Jacqueline Oropesa, or send me a private message or post something on our Google Classroom stream. So then I'm going to go over the grading scale. Your grade is going to consist of three things: your assignments, your assessments, and your live participation. Your live participation are when you attend those Zoom meetings. And I'll get into more detail about these in a little bit. So in order to make sure that you are successful, you must submit attendance every single day. That's the first thing that you should be doing before you get on Zoom, is submit your attendance form. So if you go to your Google Classroom, you go to classwork, here you're going to have where it says attendance. You have the form. Click the form, type in your first name, your last name, and then hit submit. And then you're done for that period. You must do that for all the periods. Make sure that you attend your Zoom meetings Tuesday through Friday. Make sure that you submit your assignments on a daily, before the deadline, and make sure that you're checking your Google Classroom and your emails daily. So materials needed, you are going to need your Chromebook, and you do need a notebook, and you do need pencils for math. Rules for the meetings: make sure that you're on time, make sure that you are prepared. If it's math, you'll need your notebook and pencil. Find a quiet place at home to do the meeting. Turn on your video, we want to see your faces. Stay muted until it's your turn to speak. Use the chat room to type if you have any questions, and make sure you participate. Here I put the weekly schedule down here, but I'm going to go over to show you where it's at in the Google Classroom as well. So if you go to your Google Classroom where I have the classwork, if you go to the bottom where it says resources, you will see student bell schedule. If you click on that, it'll take you to your schedule. So on Monday, these are all the periods that you have to attend. So you must submit an attendance form for all those periods. On Tuesday, you only go to period 3, 1, 3, 5, and 7. Tuesday is the same as Thursday. On Wednesday, which is the same as Friday, you only go to period 2, 4, and 6. Okay, so that is your schedule. After you're done with the day, you can still contact me, you can still email me, you can still message me, and I will still be responding to your messages. So now, I want us to go back over here to your Google Classroom. So when you click on your period, you see the stream. The stream here is where I'm going to give you guys announcements. Your classwork here is where you have your attendance, and then you have your assignments. Your assignments starting next week are going to start looking very alike. So I'm going to show you what your typical math assignments are going to look like. You'll have math quarter 1, week 2. I'm always going to name your assignments as quarter 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Here, the second slide tells you what our learning targets are this week. So what we'll be learning. Your announcements: all work is to be done by 8 p.m. the day that it is assigned. So on Tuesday, all of this here must be done by 8 p.m., the assignments. Thursday, all the assignments that I assign on Thursday must be done by 8 p.m. on Thursday. Your assessment, when I post your assessments on Mondays, they must be done by 8 p.m. on Mondays. So Tuesday, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to watch a video where I'm going to teach you something. You're going to practice whatever it is that I taught you by doing some practice problems. Then you're going to go on Zoom with me. Then you're going to do spiral review, and then you're done. So here, Tuesday, it says watch the instructional video, and then you click here, and it'll take you to the video. Then you practice, Your practice problems are going to be no more than 8 practice problems. Then you go to Zoom with me. Period 1 is at 8:20. Period 3 is at 9:45. Remember that school starts at 7:45. So that means from 7:45 to 8:20, before you go on Zoom with me, you should be taking attendance, watching the instructional video, and doing your assignment before you go on Zoom. Here is the link. Then after Zoom, you do your spiral review. You go to the form, and it's going to be 4 questions. You work them out on a separate sheet of paper. Then you go back to your slide and you take a picture of your work and you put the picture here. Then when you submit the form, when you hit submit, it's going to give you a score. You take a screenshot of that score and you put it here. Then you're done with Tuesdays. But you still have Thursday's assignment, so do not turn in the slides on Tuesday. Thursday, again, you have watch the instructional video, click on the video, watch it. Then you have some directions. Go to the Google form link below and work on 8 practice problems. So I'm going to click on the form. I have 8 problems. I'm going to work them out on a separate sheet of paper. It says insert screenshot of score here. So when you hit submit, take a screenshot of your score, put it here, and then if you go to the next slide, it says insert picture of work here. So you take a picture of your paper and then you put it here. Then after that, we have our Zoom meeting again at 8:20. But school starts at 7:45. So from 7:45 to 8:20, you're doing these things before our Zoom meeting. And 8:20 is for period 1. 9:45 is for period 3. Then you do the same thing, spiral review, go to the form, work out the 4 problems. And I forgot to mention, what happens if you don't know how to do those 4 problems? Look at here, on Tuesday's assignment says the following videos will help you with spiral review. Video 1, 2, 3, 4. If for some reason you do not know how to do problem 3 on the spiral review, click on video 3 and it will show you how to do it. So that's what those videos are there for. Then you'll have the last thing to do of the week is our Flipgrid. If you go to flipgrid.com, here's the thing. Here's our code for period 1, our code for period 3. You have to pick one of these questions, and then you're making a video on Flipgrid answering one of those questions. And then I will check that on Flipgrid. Thursday, when you are done on Thursday with your Flipgrid, make sure that you, on your Google Classroom, that you turn in the assignment. So you must say, I must have it here that it's turned in, but do not turn it in until Thursday. So Thursday, no later than 8 p.m., you should be turning it in. So that's math. Let's see what science is going to look like. Science here, again, you have science Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Here's our learning target. All work is done by 8 p.m. On Mondays is our assessments. Wednesday, we have attendance, read, answer 4 questions, Zoom meeting, exit ticket. So let's go here. On Wednesdays, you're always going to have the reading material. So you're always going to have what to read. And here I recorded myself reading, so it can read to you if you're having trouble reading the material. Then on the next slide, you answer the 4 questions. These 4 questions, you can find the answers in the reading material. Then we have Zoom, period 2 at 8:20, period 4 at 9:45. So you should be doing your work before coming into the Zoom meeting. If you were not able to answer all the questions, that's okay. At least you tried. Come into the Zoom meeting and we will review them. Wednesday exit ticket, you watch a quick video. The video is going to be on what it is that we read about, and then you just complete the sentence on the claim. Then Fridays are going to be like our lab days. So tell you a lab to do. Sometimes you'll get to watch a lab and then respond to the lab. Then you have lab questions, and then we'll have our Zoom meeting. We'll go over the lab, and then I did not add it, but you'll have another exit ticket as well. A quick little video for us to watch, and then you respond to it. So that's what science will look like. And then on Mondays will be our days that we test. And we'll test on, it'll be multiple choice, and it'll be on a form. Let me see if I remember anything else. Here, the live participation. This is how you'll be able to tell if you are attending the Zoom meetings. So on the bottom, click on the period. So let's look at period 2. Okay, who attended Zoom meetings? If there's a 0, that means that you got no points because you did not attend. If you got a 10, that means that you attended and you participated. There's sometimes that there's going to be a 5. If there's a 5, it's because you attended the Zoom meeting, but you didn't participate. So you only got half credit. So this is how to keep track if you have been attending the Zoom meetings or not.